Oh, you're a programmer? I have a problem with my printer. What's the equivalent of this in your job? Oh, you're an occupational therapist, can you help me find a job? This is by far the funniest. And I'm sorry people ask you that. Don't be sorry, OP understands the risks, it's just an occupational hazard. Oh, you're a mechanical engineer, can you fix my car? My dad, a mechanic, can't understand why my mom, a mechanical engineer, can't work on her car. He never questions why he can't design stuff. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm really good with machines, but I know nothing about most actual systems. I always tell people that I can figure out the problem eventually, but I'm probably going to need to have it for a month, strip down the entire thing, and might end up saying this part is chipped and there's nothing I can do. Electrical engineer here, power utilities. I get this shit a lot. Hey RNGTRTL, can you help me with my Arduino? I haven't coded in 15 years, so unless you want it done in C and give about 6 months to relearn all that shit, no. The Arduino language is based on C actually. Note to self. I have to start saying assembly or Lisp or something to throw them off the trail. Oh, you're a geologist? What kind of rock is this? Just kidding, we love that shit and we'll tell you a long story of the history of that rock and how we saw examples in the field in the middle of nowhere. Aha, yes we will. Other common questions include, is this a meteorite? No, it's industrial slag. Is this a diamond? No, it's quartz. How much is this rock mineral fossil worth? Probably $0. Is this a dinosaur bone? No, it is not. Is this gold? No, it's pyrite. Fool's gold. I'm in an earth science class as an M.Sci major and how you guys do it. I struggled in the rocks and minerals unit and that was elementary level stuff for geologists. For many it's a challenge at first. Beyond first year you take a lot of classes on specific rock types and generally a few on minerals. For example, I took entire classes for sedimentary, igneous, metamorphic, and carbonate rocks each, and a class on just minerals, and a class on economic minerals. Each one goes into great depth and by the end of it most are pretty handy at it. It's helpful that like a dozen rocks and about as many minerals make up most of the rocks people find, so eventually we all get practiced at quartz and mudstone etc. Many lose to ability to quickly identify something less common unless they keep to with it, though we also learn what to look for in a mineral or rock and that can help us narrow it down quickly even if we've never seen it before. So you're a statistician? I never get to help friends and family with my professional skills. Frown. I write statistics textbooks and financial math textbooks, and my wife is a veterinarian. Let's just say we only talk about her day when she gets home. I frequently do get the "oh, you're a math guy, can you multiply these two really big numbers or figure out square roots in your head?" No. No, I can't. I am a mathematician, not a calculator. My son is in school for actuarial science. I gather this is why no one will ask him shit, lol. Really? When am I going to die? How long will my car last before it's too expensive to repair? Do I need flood insurance? When am I going to die? Oh, you're an electrical engineer? Can you wire my garage? I get this one accepted as the VCR. And it's my mom. And I've told her 100 times I don't fix VCRs. And also my dad is also an electrical engineer and doesn't fix VCRs. Also, after undergrad 11 years ago, I went to medical school and never practiced as an engineer. What good are you? Hi, you're one of the rare engineers to doctors. I have a friend like that. Chose the toughest major and then decided he wanted to be a surgeon. His wife about keeled over when he told her he was applying for medical school. I think that was her wallet. Oh, you're a paramedic? I have this thing on my toe, will you check it? Ask for $5, look at it for 2 seconds and tell them to go to the hospital doctor. I would tell them that if they wanted me to look, they have to call for the ambulance since it carried all of my very specialized tools. Oh, you're a therapist? Tells me about their family member who really needs to see a therapist. Or asks what your diagnosis is of someone they have introduced you to. Since you think it's all about you, narcissistic personality disorder. Oh, you're a chemical analyst? You must know how to make drugs. Boys in high school once asked our science teacher if he knew how to make a bomb. Edit, the teacher admitted that he knew. But didn't tell how. Just left it at that. My high school physicum teacher actually worked at a nuclear power plant. Lamau, she was great. I love when teachers used to have cool jobs. I can't wait to read all the replies. I love seeing so many people sharing their stories. My physics teacher on high school used to work at NASA. He was smart as duck but not really social. Would enter, give his lecture and go away. Amazing guy though. Edit, he is Brazilian, gave classes in Rio de Janeiro, where I went to school. Maybe he gave classes at some point in the States, but I've never heard about that. Wow. Mine was an ex-Catholic priest and a recovering alcoholic. But he was still a great teacher. He said he can believe in God and science. He explained how a lot of the early discoveries were financed by the church. Also, he had been sober for 15 years but said that when you're an addict, you're never recovered. There's always a chance to slip back. You're invited to my party event wedding celebration. Please could you bring your camera? Sure. Bring 600mm lens and only takes pictures of pigeons, because I'm a wildlife photographer. Little do they know I'm actually a pornographer. A wildlife pornographer. Edit, superb. I've tripled my karma with a comment about animal pornography. Yes officer, this one right here. What are you doing, stepgoat? I'm stuck in the barn door. Oh, you're a pharmacist? Well, I have this huge, gaping wound on my left butt cheek. Can you look at it and tell me what I can use over the counter? Sir. Please go to the hospital. In some countries, pharmacists can act as the kind of first line of access to the healthcare system. They have walk-in clinics for people who can ask, is this really serious enough to see a doctor about, or can you fix it with a pill cream? I've seen that a lot in the developing world, where doctors may be scarce. Oh, you're a writer? Can you help with this very important legal letter? And a non-job bonus, you're married to my programmer son, can you help me with my phone? My husband gets the "you work in it, my printer isn't working" questions from his mom. She thinks he does tech support. He programs systems for universities, government departments, etc. I worked as a general admin in a small department. I found out my mother-in-law was telling people that I could build a website for them. I work as the IT director of a very small company. While I finish up my MIS, I have told the company owner at least a dozen times this year I can't make changes to our website. I can send changes to the company that handles it, but we pay every time we use them, so you should probably come up with more than change the wording of this sentence here or switch that for a new picture before having me request it. She reacts like it's new information each time. I would love to see the reaction if I told her the complete truth. Yes, I am capable of doing the design work, but that's not what I'm paid for and not a liability I am going to assume, especially without additional compensation. Edit, I love the number of suggestions to create a shell company and outsource to myself for additional profit. I would never do it, but I love it. Oh, you work in construction? Proceeds to ask about fixing things around the house, asking if something was installed wrong because it doesn't look right, or wanting a price quotes for various projects. Tear it down to the studs.
I love using this one. I'm a carpenter and construction project manager. I get these little requests all the time. Easiest way is to say, yeah, nah, that's stuck. Gonna take some work to fix. Maybe take it back to the frame because it wasn't built for that purpose and needs rework. You watch their face turn pale and they reply, I can live with it. I think. Works every time.
Smile. Can you fix it for a case of beer? Oh, you work for a law firm. My son's ex-girlfriend wants full custody of their kid. What should he do?
A. I'm a mass tort paralegal. I don't do family law.
He needs to get a lawyer. Edit, oh holy shit, my first award. Thank you. Exactly. I'm a patent attorney and get questions about neighbor disputes, custody arrangements, wills. I always get asked about traffic tickets. Oh, you're a truck driver? Can you come tell me what's wrong with my car? Ma'am, I just drive the damn things. You want the shop guys for that? Hey, you drive trucks, can you help me move? I mean, yes, I just don't want to. Can you help me move is the reason why I'm always busy during the weekends until I find out what's up. To be clear, If my friends ask me directly and offer to feed me, I'm in. If they're trying to trick or guilt me, no ducking way.